Uh, uh. Yo, everyone, welcome to the stream. It is I, your captain, friend, Clomos. Space Wizard Pirate Extraordinaire. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Hello, hello. Today we are continuing the trend. With Dawntrail. I really need to blast through Dawntrail. I should have been on a different quest level by now. But I'm gonna sit back and try and get some more levels here. Yeah, okay. So, we got some stuff going on. And by stuff, I mean, we're playing Final Fantasy. That's it. We're just playing Final Fantasy. We're running through Dawntrail. I want to finish up the split quest line here for 90, and then, sorry, 91? No, 90, and then finish the 91 quest, so I can be on a better pace towards the end of Dawntrail. The new patch is coming out in a week or two? A week and a half, I think? Yeah, about a week and a half. So I want to catch up before the next expansion drops. After like 3 to 4 years of me playing this damn game. I'm excited. I really am excited to play. I'm hoping that the Hanu were as enjoyable as the Pelu Pelu. So let's just hop into it. Hopefully this doesn't crash my Alright, okay, that's wild. It looks like my Stream Deck doesn't want to connect to my OBS anymore, which is absolutely crazy. Okay. We'll just have to do things manually then. You know, every day, I feel like I should probably upgrade my PC for streaming. And every day I'm reminded I do not have the funds for that. Please work. Please do not crash my computer again. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. There's a cool outfit. What is it? Oh, it's dyeable job gear. Okay. Alright, let's head over to Yoktaral to the Olal. I like how jazzy the Tuliolal sound music is. It's pretty nice. Okay, helpful Hanu. I've been quite content waiting here, dining on the third promise's coin, but it seems you're ready to ask your questions now. So what is it you'd like to know? The route to Okanu We go south through the Arc of Dawn, then follow the road which runs along the Kazumuka River. Is that right? It is. Be warned, however. My brethren tell me the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor in some paths, in some parts. Far worse was the destruction visited upon our homes, though. Houses were torn apart and several people injured, if not killed. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. So, if you do still plan on going, I must urge you to proceed with caution. We will be sure to watch our footing. Thank you. Now I'm worried for the Hanu. It sounds like they were hit hard by that storm. Anyway, if we're bound for Kozumuka, we should head over to the Ark. Running custom graphic settings. Yeah, I don't really know. I feel like my issue is that I'm running the graphics too high, but I don't really care. I want my game to look good, and I don't care to switch it between when I'm playing solo and when I'm, like, you know, playing on stream. We're just gonna have to deal with ugly, choppy models. Uh-oh. What is that? What happened? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put on the coat. I was messing around and I wanted to try on the coat again after a while. I haven't worn the coat in a while. So I'm just gonna put it on. Let's see. Urupacha's through... Which gate is Urupacha through, actually? Is it through here? Oh, Urupacha is through a... It's through a talk, so it's probably this is split like that for a reason. Are we all ready to leave? Okay, time to go onwards to Kozumuka. Open the way.
Kozumuka, the land of rainbow terraces. It commands the gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel. An endless torrent of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below. To its relentless flow, all life must yield. Together with Wuklamat, we proceeded along the marshy trail, a road upon which the Dawn Servant and his comrades once traveled.
I like the way this area is looking. I wonder if I just got lucky with the rain or not.
Look at those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
Huh. I think my audio balance is a bit off. I swear, it's a bit quieter than last time.
The Isle of Ham was impressive, but as you can see, Tulihiola does not want for natural wonders.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
I won't. I told you I've been here before. Come on. Okanu isn't much farther.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna boost the master volume by a little. System config. Sound setting. Bring the master volume up to 20. Hopefully I don't blast everyone's earlobe. There's no stopping the third promise, is there? Is there? A good thing she has Aaronville to keep her from getting lost. For all his grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be so lucky to have such a loyal childhood friend. Right, let's get moving. If we continue along this road, we should find ourselves in the village before long. And that's quest 1 of 6, I think? Yeah, that's 1 of 6. Let's get our Roland Berry cheese. You know, I do want to get a fruit mixed cheese. I'm still speaking over this, like, I think it's cranberry? It's like a cranberry cinnamon goat cheese that I've had, like, 4 months ago, and I still want more. Everyone has arrived, none the worse for wear, except for a certain third promise who slipped in the mud, despite my explicit warning. Hey, ask me not to say anything! Anyway, this is the Hanu village I was telling you about. Oak Hanu. Festive people. Okay. It's like our friend said, the people are in no mood for festivities. I can only assume they are still recovering from the damage wrought by the storm. Indeed. Well, let's do what we can to do and find the selector. Okyali? Huh. Ohokyali. I cannot pronounce anything in this expansion. This was worse than Endwalker, jeez. Hanu woman. What now? The Hanu greeting. Surely you heard it last time you were here. Well, I was busy enjoying the festival. Greetings to the third promise and her entourage. I, Zanu Hali, welcome you to Okhanu. As elder of my people, I shall also be fulfilling the duties of elector during the rite of succession. Oh! Straight out, immediate elector. That's good. I'm ready. Give me the feat and test my worth. All in good time, all in good time. In fact, I came to let you know that we are not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. Huh. Right then. It helped to do some investigating in Wachin Pello, so let's take a look around here as well. I can suggest the division of forces. For instance, Erenville, Eleve, and Trial could concentrate on the southern half of the settlement. Meanwhile, Clomos, Ren, and myself will handle the northern half. Okay, different split this time. Sounds good to me. Give me the Ethernet. I'm really lucky because, well, I'm really happy because I've almost gotten all of my jobs to 70. Don't look at me. I don't have time to do roulets every day. But, I'm gonna try and get White Niche to 70 so I can start leveling Viper on the side. Yeah, I'm excited to do Viper on the side. Because I was originally going to play this expansion on Viper, and I didn't want to wait for the next expansion to play a new job. So I am... What is it? So I'm just going to play Viper for the Plus expansion. I mean the Plus patch, because there's no other jobs to play from the next expansion yet. I know Beastmaster is coming out soon too. I haven't looked at the patch notes yet, or the patch thing. The gaping hole in the wall and the missing portion of the roof are clearly the work of the storm's powerful winds. Repairs appear to be ongoing. Hello, Wookamot. It's even worse than I expected. Yeah, that seems correct. I'm gonna be sad if this Hanu's house has just been destroyed. You heard about the storm? I've never seen the likes of it before. With the supplies and help the Dawn servants sent, we're making progress repairing and rebuilding our home. While roads and walls can be patched, there was so much else that was lost for good. Does not seem to be a good time, huh? A lot of the houses are still damaged, and the Hana I spoke to are not their usual cheery selves. The storm broke more than wood and reed. There must be something I can do to help them. I'm going to look around a bit more. Hopefully we run into Kona here. But I have a feeling we might run into Bukul Jaja instead. The dry and shrunken bundles suggest the reeds were harvested some time ago. I wonder if we can run into Trial. Just double check that I'm actually streaming to everywhere again. Come on, live broadcast. There we go. Looks like everything is set. This way? Aha! Alpha now, what's up? A manner of both? Probably ceremonial or festive. Woven from reeds, the boat-like vessel is reminiscent of a bird. Beak and feathered tail in particular stand out. This boat must be woven from the same reeds I've gathered into bundles here, and I've seen gathered into bundles here and there. The plant hold both practical and cultural significance to the Hanu, then. Oh, I got link pearls. Hello, can you all hear me? I'm told they're ready to receive us now. Come to the large building in the south of the village. On my way. We ought to hurry over too. I forget, are all the Charlians British?
No sign of Zorolja or that oversized lout.
How much easier it would be if Sorolja were to fail here. But that isn't likely to happen.
Oh, it's Kona! Hi, Kona!
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali, Elder of the Hanu. I am also an elector, charged with judging
He made it after all.
Oh, it's Bukul Jaja. Uh-oh. Okay. My OBS disconnected for a while. He's probably going to make it through this one. Let's be cordial.
No need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge. Now, if you would allow me to proceed. It is here, in Okanu, where my people forged a bond with the Dawn Servant during our own chapter of the Tuli Yolal saga. In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
Our entourage is also kind of large, comparatively.
We use reeds in every part of our lives, be it as food or weaving material. But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing. How fortunate, then, that my appointment to Elector coincided with this predicament. For surely, those who aspire to be Dawn Servant would find the matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
Aye, well, it is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the people's woes.
Okay. I see where this is going.
Exactly, exactly. Do well in this, and you will earn my keystone.
Why bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force?
Then they'll fail.
Oh, mercy me. You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja. Some electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts. Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw your weapon.
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
Then we can return to the business of earning my keystone. The Feat of Reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
The clever kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use. What of Little Miss Mittens?
Wow.
You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running.
Rude.
Then we see eye to eye on this, brother. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you. These allies of hers, though, they might be a problem.
Damn it! I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
Easy now. There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep calm and think things through.
Right. You're right. I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
It looks like Clomos has a lot of issues with, self-confidence. How much of that we are going to see change in the expansion is going to shape our experience. Okay. The Speech of Reed. I don't know the first thing about farming, but if there's a way to save the harvest of the Hanu, then we're going to find it. I'll make Gukul Jaja eat his words. Understanding the nature of the problem will be key to solving them. We need to examine the reeds themselves, and then deduce the causes of their poor condition. Aaronville, will you take us to the fields where the reeds are grown? Of course, follow me. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Shouldn't I have my ether currents out? North. Okay, so they're not even close. I wonder if there's a porter around here too. We don't really use porters, but they're nice to have. You can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time. I think she's been provoked. Give me strength. Let's all of us scour the fields and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. Wilted reed. What's here? The reeds appear wilted and unhealthy. What's up with the water? No obvious contaminants. They look fresh and clear at cursory glance. You know, I've been seeing so much stuff about the closed beta test for Story Classic World. I really want to try it out. The soil in the patties is as one would expect, rich in color, suitably moist, not drier nor flaky. Good thing we do have 3 Charlians on our side. And at least 2 of them are academic. Not to offend you, Alize. She seems more applied and practical with her studies. What did Alize study? Lethargic frog. It looks like there's something in the water that's causing the animals to get very sick. Small frog catches your eye, strangely lackadaisical. It doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. Find anything, Clomos? Soon enough, I'll call everyone together and we'll share our discoveries. Well, what do we think? Any obvious problems? Animals are very lethargic. I agree, the waters look to be of good quality, as does the mud in which the reeds have been planted. The frogs and insects are unusually torpid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reeds, but also the creatures which live among them. Could something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? Maybe we need an alchemist to know for certain. I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me. When you were describing how the creatures seemed lifeless, I couldn't help but be reminded of all the listless villagers. They suffered a terrible tragedy. I know, but there's another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. The festival. This is traditionally an occasion for celebration and renewal, but without it, the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. Last time I visited, the village was in the middle of festivities. You'll never see the Hanu more joyful and alive. It's an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence will only compound their woes. So I say we help them put on their festival, give them a reason to cheer in these bad times. Who knows, maybe fixing one problem could lead us to a solution for the other. Stranger things have happened. The entirety of, what is it? The entirety of the, like the edge of the universe. Right? I fail to see the relation between festivals and fields. Let's not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True, and being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. Besides, this is Wuglamat's journey. It's only right that we follow her lead. Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from a piece that looks like a bird. Yes, Alphino found it. In that big building to the north, let's go and see it. There is much less debate when I'm traveling alone. What is it called again? Could be others, right? Ah, yes, Ultima Thule. Ultima Thule, Elpis, and Mar Lamentorum are absolutely insane places to go. I had no clue that it was actually possible. Have I finished my custom deliveries? I have. I haven't logged on in 2 days, so it's been something. I still haven't done my Ultimog. I don't have enough friends or parties to do treasure maps. Maybe I should ask my FC if anyone's open. Yes, this is the float I remember. Does it not appear somewhat damaged to you? We should take a closer look. Inspect the float using the camera. Okay. Point and click. Oh, I see. Definitely missing something here. Oh dear, one of the birds I've seen is missing a gemstone. Oh, there's even more? The draggled feathers? These tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter the last time I saw them. Snapped carrying pole. Oh, that's definitely broken. How will they lift this great big vessel without all the carrying poles intact? So it looks like our next goal is to wander around somewhere and fix the float so that they can have their festival and feel reinvigorated. Well, I think we can all agree the bird boat is in dire need of repairs. Now, how do we go about fixing it? What is going on here? We were admiring your festival float. It is a shame it is in such a poor state due to the recent storm, I gather? Yes, we have had to leave it exposed while we ushered our people to safety. With the float in this condition, there can be no lifting of wings, no Ilhana. Ilhana, that's what the festival was called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined. We're struggling to make repairs, and you want us to hold a harvest festival? I know how it sounds, but giving into misery never improved anyone's situation. Celebration of life and growth may help give you the strength to work through this tragedy. The role of festival leader is mine this year. There's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits, but we don't even have enough materials to repair the float. We need Kyoki for the mixing eye, Upio wood for the poles, and feathers from the winds chosen to adorn the tail. 2 of these I know. Kabokitsa is a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment. And Uyuipo wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. These chosen feathers, however. The winds chosen is the victor of a competition in which contestants see who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magic. And that's something of a problem right now. We Hanu are gifted with employing such airy sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We are soon exhausted by the effort. Having no reason will only make it harder. You can understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously, so much so that they stifle the development of nearby plants. They must be a potent source of energy you naturally lack. They are indeed. Owing to the poor harvest here, we've been left venerated, and if we cannot gather the correct materials as dictated by custom, we cannot repair the festival float. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon our solution. The winds chosen would by necessity have a natural gift for manipulating magical energy, which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, as well as timber favored for ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. The weight is probably supported by ethereal wind magic. I would assume. The float might also function as an arcane device. I mean, it's imbued with wind ether. Precisely what I was thinking. This float of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. A focus for what? Oh! Ileana is a harvest festival, isn't it? That must mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops. So if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds. We won't know until we try, but 'tis a sound theory. Celebration, prayer, and ritual ceremony. These have all been known to elicit miraculous effects. Wait, the float is a tool for magic? This is the first I'm hearing of it. In the beginning, it may well not have been, but after a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest was poor, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed the labor must have imbued their work with their ardent hope for a brighter future. A mix of both ether and elpis. Right? No, not elpis, dynamis. That's the word. Through years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival float into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible. I know You're practically fainting with hunger, but reviving the Hana, really does sound like a solution to all your woes, and I promise we'll do everything in our power to help you. I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I will introduce you to the shipwright who's been manufacturing the float these last few years. He's replaced both the eyes and the poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. Then allow Alize and I to acquire the feathers. We will encourage the people of Okanu to gather and vie for the title of Once Chosen by sharing with them our own reserves of men. I'll go with you. I'll carry some etherical brews that may afford the same effect. Okay. That solves the issue of not having enough mana in the reed. The three of us will visit the shipwright then. Not without me. I've worked hard to fix the float the best that I can. The responsibility is mine after all. I've not introduced myself, have I? My name is Linu Hanu. Nice to meet you, Linu Hanu, and certainly, let's all go together. Ugh! I need to stretch. Ugh! To Clomos, we found ourselves a promising way forward. Experience and knowledge are valuable assets, but there is something to be said for following one's instinct. The shipwright's name is Bukivo. He was a Jabral who only moved to Komuzuka a few years ago, but has since mastered our customs to an almost frightening degree. He's especially strict when it comes to manners, so make sure to offer him a proper Hanu greeting. You wouldn't want to offend him right before asking a favor. A proper Hanu greeting. Oh, that one. Don't worry, I'll remember how it goes. So we shouldn't have any problems. Let's head to Okabe, to the east of here. Again, I'm fairly sure these are below the current eye level of my tier. Shenamir is 63. Okay, if we go this way, we should probably run into the ether current somewhere. Oh wow, there's a lot of... There is a lot of ether shards here. Should be around here somewhere then. This is Oakbeck, the village of all. Those who drift into Komuzuka from Triola and elsewhere are welcome to live here alongside the Hanu. For Wukivo, he lives and works in the House of Waters High at the top of that large tree nearby. Follow me. I should warn you, climb up the stairs can be challenging. Oh, that one, huh? I assume the ether current's probably at the top of it. Could be wrong. Northwest. Southwest. Here it is. Jajang! Southeast, so the next one's probably in Zakboga. See, how many ether currents? So many! So many ether currents, oh my goodness. Stickler for etiquette. Huh.
What do you want with me?
Right. The greeting. Oho Kali!
Yeah.
Oh, Kali!
I'm feeling very lolly-ho right now.
Good. You brought your manners with you. When in Ukanu, do as the Hanu do. For a country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect the cultures of all peoples who call it home.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I see where the trend is going, possibly. It looks like we're going to meet someone who believes in Wuklamont, like, harmony and peace doctrine. Platform?
Well, that explains your familiarity with Hanu customs. And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
Ah, I appreciate an open mind. In fact, I get the sense we've met before. You're Wuklamont.
Huh.
Oh, what an unexpected honor for old Wukevu. Here I am prattling on about manners, and I've gone and insulted the third promise herself. There is no excuse for this betrayal of etiquette. Please, take up your axe and claim my impudent head.
Will not? Keep your head. I hate formalities anyway, so forget about it, alright?
All right then, consider it forgotten.
Wow, that's quick.
How prompt.
We're actually here about the Hana float. It's in bad shape, and we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye. I'm told you work with Uyuipo wood and a certain kind of stone? Abokisha?
That I do. But while I would like nothing more than to offer my services, I just used the last I had of both those materials. My lumber in particular went to fixing homes damaged by the recent storm. I'll need 10 days or so to restock.
We can't wait that long. If you tell me where to go, I'll gather them myself.
What? Send the third promise out on an errand like some common lackey? That's utterly unconscionable. A gross violation of social protocol.
Oh, this feels very
I told you not to worry about such things.
All right then. I shan't worry a whit. What's with your Hanu friend there?
I am festival leader this season, and have come along to oversee the float's repair. As strange as it may sound, Wuklamont and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
Too many Hanu have forgotten, it seems. But that is indeed the true purpose of the lifting of wings. Your education is impressive, Third Promise.
Oh, wow. He just knew.
Well, maybe a little.
Allow me to show you where to procure Uyuipo. We can leave the Abokisha to your friends, I presume? Take yourself to Cave Kikitola or thereabouts, and you should find the stones you need.
I've been there once or twice. I can guide you.
That should save us some time.
All right then. Let's get moving.
Oh. And there is Gukul Jaja's follower.
Chosen one of your rivals is making progress.
Hana, you say? Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out. The third-rate promise is making herself useful after all.
Oh my gosh. That pisses me off. He's a good villain, but I don't like him. Sam? A rather eccentric fellow, yeah. If Kyoki is southwest of Hana, you can return to the village first and head there on foot. Oh my goodness. I'm liking the direction this is taking. I think it's cool. It is. I think the story has been pretty good so far. I played about, what, 4 to 6 hours of it? Possibly. Hello, alpaca sheep. Please let me do porter stuff. Southwest of here, was it? Let's be on our way. And I assume the next current is also south. Just west. You know, I've been feeling like I want to stream some Pokemon Champions. I've been having a lot of fun with VGC, especially since I don't have to IV train new Pokemon if I want to try them. I only need to, like, recruit or transfer and then change out the stats and move real quick. It's really nice and helpful. You know, I've been thinking I want to do, a ribbon bearer Pokemon as well. Like, I don't know if like a ribbon master, I don't know if I want to make it, what's it called? I don't know if I want to do, like, a ribbon master for, like, every single generation. Like, all in one Pokemon. Or if I want to do, or if I want to, like, do ribbons of, just the generation they're in. Because I think I'm missing... I have Pokemon Platinum, Black, Sun, Shield, the DLC, Scarlet Violet, the DLC. I have a copy of Ruby. I don't have Gen 1 or 2, which is an issue, but they don't have ribbons. Does Reckless Soul Silver have ribbons, actually? I need to search that up. Ribbon Master Guide. Do I have, okay, I guess I'm doing, here's a Ribbon Master orc, I guess. Owen Ribbon. I'm just going to ignore Ore. Because I don't have Coliseum or XD Gale of Darkness. I don't have a game. And there's one Johto remake ribbon. Kalos ribbon, one remake, which I do. Oh, I do have the Hoenn remake. Then I have a Lola Galar. I don't have the Sinner remake. Ah! I don't have the Sinnoh remake either. I'm gonna have to pick it up. Huh. Okay, cool. That's a cool, interesting side quest to maybe go on. Look, you can see the falls at the back of the cave. The hollows must have been carved out by the constant deluge of water from above. If Itota, as promised, Pumpkin deadly creature, venture inside. You feel confident, but I will conduct my own search out here. You can spot raw Abokita by its inhued glimmer. Bring anything matching that description to me. I shall help scour the inside of the cave then. Take the west half and I'll take the east. Okay, there should be a kern around here somewhere, I think. I see it. There it is. Hello. You know, I say what you will about the amount of super currents. I think it forces players to enjoy the scenery and do land-mounted stuff more. Oh. I wonder if it's this one. Cool. It probably was the middle one then, huh? Not too shabby. We're about an hour in and we're getting pretty close to finish. I picked over the ground and near the entrance but found nothing. Did you have better luck inside the cave? Abokita? Yes, Abokita. Along with Prowl's contribution, you have more than enough for our needs. Those you brought shine very brightly. I thank you both. You would have been happy to know we were putting things right. Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be festival leader for this year's Hana. When the storm hit, we needed to not survive, it helps me to carry on instead. That's why you agreed to move to Monster Quest despite your initial reluctance. Yes, it hurt to hear, but she was right. Though I must mourn, I cannot let my grief consume me. Her words made me realize that the path to my recovery, our recovery, is already laid out before me. I will walk it, for myself and for my friends. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Please rest assured that we've taken to your plight to heart. I'm certain our companions are procuring the other materials as we speak. Everything will come together, and the Hana will host a splendid, uplifting festival. That we shall. With that, let us return and deliver the Abakita to Wukezu's waiting hand. Where's the next one? Northwest of me. We will probably go there after. I'm surprised this quest chain is so long. I'm very worried about what Bukuljaja is going to do. It's counterant. It's fearsome. I hope I use those words correctly. No, I'm worried because I'm about 10 levels off from finishing the battle pass. I don't really have much need for the I don't have much need for the trophy crystals. I just want the path reward. I also have no clue what to do with my wolf because I've bought most everything I've wanted. I might start picking up the either the V-Crew set for the Diable Job gear, or the what's it called? Either the V-Crew set for Diable Job gear on all my classes, or I might pick up more of the stuff like the Akaoni set, I think. I already have all the Garo event gear. So I'm not too put off by getting more stuff. I just feel as if I should probably do more, you know? Thanks to the third promise and our mighty swing, we've collected some suitable logs of Uyopo. What is the Abokita? Yes, these are excellent samples. Good quantity, too. At this stage, collectors surmise that the lifting of wings encourages crops to grow, but not exactly how, eh? Green for a tree. If all goes to plan, the results will be spectacular. Now, we'll get to work crafting the float. Use the assistant first in marking art to enhance the Ukiyoko's productivity. Then I'd be delighted to help. Everyone here should head back to Okanu. We'll join you at the float once the work here is complete. And I have a feeling Bukuljaja is going to butt in and take credit for the work we've done. Or Koma has already completed his thing. Bukuljaja did that to get his keystone, and then we do the festival. I think this is quest 3? Oh no, it's quest 4 or 6. I missed it. As Mukifu said, the festival is really expected to people. gathering the Uyuipo was a trial in and of itself. At first, Wukebo criticized everything I did. Then he suddenly yelled, "I've spoken over their promise, and I must punish myself," and proceeded to slam his head into a Uyuipo tree. I told him not to worry about it again, and it was like stuffing out a candle. He's an odd one for that's for sure. At least we've seen to the poles in the new eye. Now we just have to wait for the feathers from the wind. I don't have all of these eyes. I might pick up one of them. We should get some rest before the excitement begins. Over there, by the float, is that their promise? When the rumors are true, she's trying to complete the fear by reviving Hana. The festival is a prayer for healthy crops, but does she honestly believe that will be enough to save our harvest? The second promise, meanwhile, barely glances at the field before leaving Kokano altogether. Maybe we ask too much of our young claimant. Oh, I wouldn't be too quick to count Kona out. A friend of mine overheard him muttering by the reed, something about what needs to be done. That's so, perhaps we'll get to see another of his innovations firsthand. You know, you should gossip outside of earshot of other people. That sounds like our Kona. One look at the reeds and he was all he needed to think of a solution. Be it as it may, our solution is nearly ready. Indeed, as soon as the others get back, our long-awaited festival can begin. Here they are with the feathers. It took some doing, but we managed to gather competitors to vie for the title of Winds Chosen. The winner was only too happy to donate his feathers. You should have seen it. He called forth an incredible gust that sent his feathers sailing from home. We had to turn ourselves, but it's more difficult than it looked. Our anvils whirled in the air for a moment before landing on his foot. I am a gleaner. Magic is not part of our training. As for us, we brought the wooden gemstone replacement crafted by Wikifu, and all that's left is to attach them. Has it been decided who will ride the float? Papa was the guest of honor last time I was here. I remember being surprised they could lift the thing with the bulky weight on top of it. The rider must be present into greatest speed, which is why an invitation is usually extended to the Dawntrail. This time, however, I have another in. Oh, who is it? Our beloved Iliana, the lifting of wings, will only be held because of you and your companions. That's why I nominate you, Ukama, as our guest of honor. Me? This boat won't make you seasick, will it? I don't think so. Then weigh anchor. I can hardly refuse a request from one even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. I'd be delighted to ride your float. I like this. It feels like Buklamat is unintentionally recreating what the Dawn Servant originally did. Everyone is completely attached in different ways, but Buklamat, morals and like the way she approaches things is most like her father. Thank you, Wuklamat. I have roles for the rest of you as well. We'll be carrying the festival float in slow procession towards Kyoki, where the sacred likeness of Kyoki is on. What I'd like to do is clear the path of dangerous wildlife so that the procession can move along uninhibited. Consider it done. You expect me to sit still until Wukibo has finished with the float? Let me come along and help with the clearing. As you know, I'm not much for fighting. I'll stay behind and assist Wukibo with the repairs. Aren't sure where you need to go. The path I spoke of begins at the south of the village and branches off to the east. That will lead you across the bridges to the Stride of the Sun, and we'll see to clearing it end to end. I think I might see how this helps. It might be Bukul Jaja clears out one big monster and shows it off and says that he helped with the festival and gets a keystone. Oh, I'm worried about that. I am definitely worried that that's what's going to happen. As Linu Hanu said, Kozakui should be down this way, and then off to the east when the path branches, then something about bridges on the side of the sun. Anyway, let's split up and get to work. Once we've pulled all the threads we can find, we'll meet up in front of Kiki Hali. Kiki Hai? Oh, Calabrese. That's so cool to look at. They did really well with the design of the places here. I'm really glad. This way. I love how the water I love water features. That's why I like Charlian so much, because it's full of water features. I think I'd like a water feature in my house. Oh, the new entry period is out. For housing. I should go look up another house to try and get another house in. I lost the 50-50 on my housing lottery. There were 2 people, and I was number 2. The number 1 got it. I see why you don't immediately bring them. Because the cast time is ginormous for that thing. Looks like I can go grab the etherite shard. Hello, Alphino. I really do need to level my Chocobo. Probably doing a bunch more Fate. It's still not max level. Okay, while I'm here, I'm going to go grab this Ethernet. Thank you. Cut through the forest. Alizé. She really is a battle fiend. I like that about Alizé. She's very action-oriented. See you, Ether Current. Gimme, gimme. You know, I was thinking about Tavnarian onions. They are such a weird resource because the price to grow them is around the same price to buy them. It's strange. Like, the market for Tavnarian onions is never big enough for you to make money off. This must represent something. Ah, you are a step ahead of us. This must be the likeness of Kixiali, the Hanu deity of the harvest. Half expecting a flying whale. Even sacred images are woven with reeds. The reeds must be really important to their culture. Makes you appreciate how much their culture revolves around the reeds harvest, doesn't it? It said that Kixiali was worshipped on another continent. This ancient faith was then brought to Liolal by the first of Hanu. The Hanu migrated here from another continent? Then mayhaps the two do share a common ancestor. This is all very fascinating, but shouldn't we get back to Hanu? I want to know the path is safe for the procession. Right, and I'll need to ride on the float. I'll run ahead and tell him we're done here. Cutscene? Meanwhile, in Okhanu. Oh, here's Bukul Jaja doing stuff. Unless it's Kona. Yeah, there he is.
Not sure we heard you right, old man. Why don't you say that again?
As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you. Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
Damn.
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry. She's on her way back already?
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float!
Oh no! Oh no!
Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
I could never have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, we can hold Ihihana again! This is a priceless treasure! And as festival leader, I would die to protect it!
This is spiraling.
Very well, if that's what you want.
Cha-cha!
I put everything into that blow.
Good. the better for you to understand the gulf between us.
Yeah, her martial prowess is... I don't think her martial prowess is low. I just think his is extremely high.
You need more lessons. We'll carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
Your brilliant plan was to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
Your scorn is sweet music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn. Or all together, if you like.
I really hope we get to humble him here.
Calm yourself, Chosen One. If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre. What's more, we have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts.
I'm still mad about those damn tacos.
Lucky for you. Eh?
Ugh, two heads. I see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
Talk to us, Third Promise. You're not dying, are you?
It'll take more than that to kill me. So, are we having this festival or not?
Yes! Yes, we are!
The way they do emotions for the Vanu Vanu and Hanu Hanu are really interesting. I don't think they ever animated the Vanu Vanu like this. Probably because the cinematography has just gotten better. The lifting of wings. Thank you for coming to our rescue. I tried to protect the float, but against that two-head, I might as well not have been there at all. Nonsense. You stood your ground and brought us time we needed to make it back. You were incredibly brave. Give me the pumpkin dye. And here's the last quest of the set. With that exciting interlude over, you'd be pleased to know that my repairs are finished as well. Before we commence the festival, however, it would be courtesy to inform the villagers that Ileana will be held after all. Go forth, but do not forget your greetings. At this stage, I should hope that the reminder is unnecessary. Oho Kyali. See, I remember. Oh, it's a say chat. Oh, joy. He's fun. He's a fun character. All the craftsmen in this game are just so eccentric and quirky. Flash say, Oho Kali. emote for this. The festival's about to begin. What do you have to say besides, of course I'll be there. Clearing up the storm's aftermath may have been hard on us all, but the lifting of wings is tradition, and a joyous one at that. I won't sit here brooding my days away. Give me a moment to get ready. Hello! Oh, Callie! But the float is fixed? Our fallen friends would be glad to know that Ileana will soon be underway. They would have wanted us to honor them with celebration, not let their losses deter us from it. I must go and enjoy the festival for those who no longer can. I wonder if Kona's / Ukul Jaja's stolen solution will kick Kona out of the running. Hi, we have the festival! Thank you for letting me know. I would very much like to attend the festival, but the repairs should be finished as soon as possible. What to do? Speak with Ibu. The Hanu were pleased to hear the festival was going ahead, I imagine? Very much so. That as well, once your friends return, the lifting of winds can begin at last. And we get to see the cutscene of, Kuklam on the float.
So few have come.
Patience. Once Hana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu. Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
Right. Off we go.
Hana is a prayer for bountiful harvest. But this is not its only meaning. It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Wuklamat, the savior of our beloved festival! Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out, but do not even think of dropping her! Ready and...
I could get used to this.
Will empty bellies stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
Right, we've enough bearers now. Onwards to Kozanuaki!
wonder what will happen. Hopefully something will happen.
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Hana. The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy. Tishaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
How do people not know the Festival is magic if this happens every year? Whoa! Those reeds grew so fast! What?
It worked.
Like a literal charm.
The float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible!
Oh, that's so cool! Could I have left the float behind like that? I was so excited to see the reeds. Nothing to worry yourself over. My brethren have been swept up by festival fever. Last I saw, there were taking turns at the carrying poles on the way back to the village. Please feel free to look over the fields and enjoy the sight of what you've accomplished. Looks like not all the fields were
Some of
picked.
them still look a bit sickly.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
You've got nothing to fear on that account. Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task. That you recognize the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Hana proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper. We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic and reducing Hana to hollow theater. But today's events remind us of the power in tradition.
Hana!
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter. but it seems I arrived at a good time.
I wonder what sort of ethereal thing has he brought? Wow.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity. It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
Archon allies. I have a feeling I know who that is.
Archon allies?
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology. Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
Well, you always were the clever one, brother.
Your approach was no less effective, Wuklamart. It achieved the same result.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
I did. It was so much fun.
Oh.
Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Hana. With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu. I like you even more now than I did before.
The feeling is mutual. And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
Oh, it's red this time. Oh, it's orange. Whoops.
5 more to go.
And on to the next.
Hana seems nice.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
A third promise? You must join us for Hana next season. As Dawn Servant, of course.
Right. It's back to Torihiola for now. Thank you for having us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
These are interesting times indeed.
The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
Ah, so they stole his stuff.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
I don't think Kono's a bad guy. I just think he is eschews. Is that the word? eschew. Yeah, I feel like he eschews tradition a bit too much, which may cause a rather violent cultural pushback. While Kona seems a decent sort, he strikes me as a man who likes to keep others at a distance. Yeah, that seems about right. My journey has just started. Already, I've met so many wonderful people. Ukizu, for one. He's a bit eccentric, but everyone could stand to be as respectful of other cultures as he is. And knew Hana. It warmed my heart to see him honor his departed friend through Hana, and help others do the same. I can't help but feel excited, thinking who else I might meet over the course of the contest. Come on, let's head back to Shivalti. Oh, and we already got blue quests here. Okay, we're only about an hour and a half in. I can probably do the next blue quest. This just in next quest is 2 hours long. So we've met all 3 of the contestants. Okay, Lamont, look at us. The contest has barely begun, and we've already have 2 keystones. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well. We can only hope. That's 91. The success of others. Oh, there it is. Here it is. Everyone has like 4 keystones. We've won keystones from both the Feet of Green and Feet of Gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem, by continuing to retrace Jaja's journey, as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. And let's visit the Giants next. Like Kyle said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something useful. The home of Kyoki is in the upper reaches of Uropacha. Unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs, we'll have to take a long way around, through Komozuka. The route may take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it won't make sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So, call in the Moblins first, then let's head there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. The flight of Wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. What are we to do then? There is an alternative, but it requires preparation. Once ready, you could rest in the cabins or see more of the city, whatever you prefer. It looks like we have a rest point for 2 quests? Just to be sure, you will accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination? Of course, who do you take me for? Oh, it's gonna be another ship. It's gonna be another ship. Oh no. Then as your guide, I will see to the arrangement. It seems we have some free time on our hands. Let us make the most of it. I'm going to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakul Jaja. That reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Rapoli, did I? He's the man in charge of Wachu Meichi. He's a good person to know. Want to come along? This is either role quest or delivery. Let's go then. The Crystalline Mean or Studio. Ready? The markets of Wuchu Mechi are to the east, the other side of Bayside Bevy. like level 100 gathering? Huh. Okay. This is Aunt Tacos, named for the owner here, the lovely people. If you're after the best tacos in Tuyola, this place sits at the top with Shabal's tea. You say that third promise, but you only ever eat at Brook Evu's food. Come and buy mine for a change. Sorry, Chisol. It has been a while, hasn't it? I swear I'll stop by for a bite once the contest is over. Oh, that's cute. Oh, script exchange. Hello. Roughly. My, the third promise. How might I assist you this fine morning? Moment, Roughly. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my accent. Yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Trying to clean rocks again, were we? Something like that. Can you fix it? Stand among Tural's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask questions. This is child play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Good to hear. I leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? Mr. Bren, a great adventurer. I recruited from across the salt. I brought him here to meet you, actually. Thought he might have reason to visit Wachi Mechi Mechi sooner or later. Allow me to introduce myself. I dropped my, there it is. I dropped something. And allow me to introduce myself. I am Roughly, humble representative of the Grand Center of Trade. A pleasure to meet you. You there, stop dithering in the shadows and announce your business already. Is it... Okay. I've seen that man somewhere before. Oh, he was on our ship. Yeah, we were on the ship together. The jewelry maker you met on the voyage over. Oh, I remember. I spoke with him too. Bojin Tang? Yes, that was his name. He's been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it then. Why are you here? That is to say... Oh, he's run away. We're no closer to solving that enigma. I wonder if we could use someone to talk to. I say we go and ask. Let me know by link pearl if you find him first. Do they not have link pearls in Tutoral? I feel like Tutoral would have link pearls. Or like whisperweed, like in the other area. Like Norvrand. Now, where did he go in Shabal's tea? Downstairs, I presume? Okay. Where is he? Around here, right? Should be on the correct elevation. This is a really cool... I like when beaches have these coves and stuff like this. It's really fun to play around with, and you don't get absolutely annihilated by winter. Hello, Fun John. Oh, conversing with Master Rothwell. But wait, we've met before, haven't we, on the ship? What seems to be bothering you, my good fellow? You found him? Good, I'll be right there. Why did you run off like that? Do you have business with Robley or not? Please, you need to concern yourself with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. Huh? What are you going on about? I beg of you, do not ask me to explain. Do not! Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. You are too kind. So be it. I suppose I can share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Kuliolal, I worked at the goldsmiths at the most prestigious jewelry maker in all of Ulda. Estimates aesthetic. Oh, started off well enough, but as the days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking. Mediocre! I lost all confidence. Crippling doubt had possessed me, and any veneer of bravado I tried to bring forth stood cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on new shores, yet as you witnessed, I lacked courage to approach a potential employer. To stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-sent existence. Alright then. Offered a morsel. Then served us with full course. You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. Then you have experience with my predicament of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers. Oh! You really just nailed her. Clocked immediately. Wow. Jeez. Well, when you put it that way, not me, I'm Wuklamat, third promise of Tuliolal. Daughter of the Dawn Servant, please put that away, Wuklamat. I really want you to be honest with yourself. Please. This is very disheartening to watch. Well, of course, you're a member of the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. What of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? Let's see. Possibly. I don't know if Mr. Ren Clomos Rogadin has. See? I guess I can say on occasion. It feels out of context, but I feel like that's what they need to hear. That even an ally handpicked by the Third Promise can feel such doubt. Then what hope is there for me? I must question why I bothered to become a goldsmith in the first place. Looking back, it was my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creation brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for it. But in the course of striving to be a great goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy through my craft as he did. Perhaps I will give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me what is truly important. What is truly important. Uklama, I need you to be honest with yourself. Oh yeah, there's a lot in the next quest, huh? Oh, sorry, Ren, I didn't mean to ignore you. But yes, I'm glad to see Fontajan is giving himself another chance. Okay. It's been 2 hours. I'm going to take a quick break, refill my water bottle, and then I will be back. Wow, my room has gotten really hot. For all of Turali. Can't help but wonder if Antajan will follow through. Let's see if he's actually gone to talk with him fully. Wait, I like the update. Roy Lover's Pop! Oh! When it's dyed black, it does look pretty nice. Fantastic. Our evilly thought of. Oh, wow! It has a sense of style. Not bad. I'm impressed by people when I'm walking through. It's kind of you to come, but you needn't worry. I found my courage. I accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. My name is Antajan Tain, and I'm a goldsmith in faraway Eorzea. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my stage here in Wachu Mechi Mechi. If you will have me, I only ask for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creation. Oh, that's the perfect thing to say to a Pelu Pelu. So that's what it was about. You were looking for work. Consider yourself hired. Wachu Mechi Mechi is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Yes, of course. I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. I don't know that I was all that helpful, but you were. Had you not come to speak with me, I would not have had the moment of much need. needed self-reflection. Oh, our link crawls are running. The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me at the entrance to High Tide Harbor. Oh, we're going by ship. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you have my axe ready, roughly? Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of rich Michi artisan. Oh, it's as sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Well, good luck to you, want a champagne? Let me know if that doubt comes back in. I'd be happy to talk you out of it. As for us, we should head to the harbor. Wouldn't want to keep Arenville waiting. I really want her to get her confidence up. She needs to stop comparing herself to her brother. Right through here. Hello everyone, I presume we're going by ship and Wukelmot's gonna have an issue. Alize prefers spicy tacos. I wonder if we'll run into, enough with the secrecy. What's this big plan of yours? Look there, that is my big plan. What is that? Who do we... She's pulling our boat upriver. How do we know she won't thrash about and sink us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures, for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her a reason. First alpacas? No. Who knew? We're relying on a lot of animals for this journey. We should be thankful we have an animal expert as our guide then. But did it have to be my old nemesis, another boat? Well, I took you for someone who was up to the challenge. Was I wrong? Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants Ozma, I'm gonna lose it. I cannot pronounce any of these. Rode these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory, but the vessels we little used, which were all now at peace, so I was able to borrow one of the few which remained. I did consider a dirigible, but the pilots warned me that updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. You said you borrowed one, yet there appear to be several on the water. Oh! Hana! Lama T. Traveling up the river, I presume. Seems that way. Does it mean you've earned 2 keystones already? I can't believe how well you've managed despite undertaking the contest alone. I was never alone. I've had my own entourage with me since the beginning. Ah, I knew it, my friends. It's been, well, not that long. I knew it was these two. I knew these two were here. Thank you, Urianje. What are you doing here? Escorting a promise, the same as you. I've heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time at the studio. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. I contacted the Scholar to arrange an introduction to these two gentlemen. The second promise had specific requirements. They who would be his assistants must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. Thus did Thancred and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrated on technology which our people could readily use, such as inventions born of magic tech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Knowing you two, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job. A few. The nation of Tuliolao spans the entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world might maybe plunge into instability once more. Ever have we striven to preserve peace? Where is our place, if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure who we were working with before agreeing to this endeavor. He's even more opaque than Urianger at times, but it's surprisingly... That's quite enough of that. We must be on our way. Wait, I have one question before you leave. Hana and Wuklamat are vying for the throne. Hona's on top. Does that mean you've resolved to defeat all his opponents, including us? We're sworn to do all in our power to win this contest for Kona, even if it means competing against our own comrades. We intend to hold nothing back and expect you to do the same. And we won't disappoint you. Always raring for a good fight, huh? I thought you were taking a boat. Even if you have been forced to travel on water, and others will be doing the same, I'd rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. Ah, so we just came by to say hi. It's true, I can't stand boats. But I trust the route Arenville has chosen for us. He is so pretty, oh my gosh. Like an ethereal beauty. Jesus. I swear, I think like the only character... yeah, what is it? I think the only character I could consider even like remotely caring in beauty would be like Hythlodaeus. They're just very pretty people. I don't know. Okay. Leave the handling of the community to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, and I have difficulty keeping her under control, do your best to draw them away as far from the front of the boat as possible. I'm assuming it's dungeon time? Then we shall remain on deck and stand guard, although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Arenville just in case. I'd like to stay on the deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof. I'll take care of any chance to show that I can hold my own in the battlefield. And Prowl will stand on guard with Ren. I'll keep Arenville company then. With my blade, I can respond more quickly to threats than Alphino. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of your way. Then I shall endeavor to provide aid where it is needed. I can do that as well. That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you are ready. Ah, there's Bakul Jaja again. Let the hunt begin. Oh my goodness. Okay, dungeon time. We're running through this with NPCs because I do not want to wait for you. I mean, yeah. They gave us a full party. I wonder what would happen if you played tank. Oh, Bukul Jaja is also going along, too. Oh, and we're behind them. They're probably going to try and sabotage us by releasing beasts. This is a really cool dungeon. I'm excited for this. I haven't done any Dawntrail combat stuff yet. There's a boat like ours up ahead. Could be Zorlja or gods. Is it Bukul Jaja? Who else is on the river right now? Because we have company. Okay. Ooh, wow! I've been doing too much overworld stuff. I have not been fighting dungeon enemies that are actually like difficult to fight. Now we rainbow drip. Paint, paint, paint. Okay, now everyone else.
We mustn't hold back.
Everyone else, just like just deal with that while I paint. More enemies. Come on. I missed my paint buffer. Lots of painting. Yeah, the dungeon stuff is pretty fun. I really like this area. I wonder if they coded this. Praying for some rain in it. That is Bukul Jaja ahead of us. Be ready for anything. He's going to drop some he's going to drop some beats on us. Yes, come closer. We have something for you. A gift courtesy of the blessed sibling. Yeah, I had a feeling. It looks like everyone has some pretty close range. Rainbow drip everywhere. Huh. Nah, this is not going to plan. We'll just have to improvise. Are they gonna slam us? Oh, they broke the harness. You upriver if you make it that far. Crippling our boat was a cowardly move. Aaronville, we're losing speed. Harness is broken, I'm sorry. We'll have to pull over to the bank. won't be going anywhere until we can make repairs. If I see if there's a route overland, try to catch up to you later. Bit rude, don't you think? Oh, is this our first boss? Looks like... Do I know the rotation? No! Ow! Give me the pain. What? That's a really cool mechanic. Oh, wow, okay. That? Oh, yeah, that's a lot of ads.
I have you.
That sounds so off.
You'll not escape this.
Painting time. Okay. I'm trying to keep up my rotation. I have no clue what to do. Uh-oh. I was kind of very worried about my, I was kind of very worried about my, what's it called? About my OBS crashing. River's Breath. Huh? Oh, is this recolored ward? Seems like. I really don't want to keep farming dungeon here. Like, I was trying to farm the emulsion gear. I forget what it's called. The Lock Brawl? No. Yeah, but the dungeon gear, the Amalja based set, I forget what it's called. But I was farming that dungeon for forever to get all the gear pieces I wanted. I very much wish as much
Take that!
Yeah. I forget what it's called. I see it in my place. No. It took me like a day or two to get all the jobs. Yeah, it really worries me that much. I know you're not supposed to do bully and white, technically a damage loss.
Now I'll show you.
I don't. I really wish it was good. Griffin's breath, race capacity. I mean, at least the bracelet is like better. What strange happenstance? Has some misfortune befallen thy vessel? Apologies, transition will be taken a long way around. You know what? Mimic plot. This is very cool. He looks so funny. Yeah, they're like crazy. Oh, they do look nice. It's a nice green. The only unfortunate thing is they're not dyeable. Okay. Yeah, I like Hana as a character.
Now I'll show you.
I feel like he has a bit little respect to tradition, but like that's not inherently a bad thing. Respect to tradition is also pretty bad. Okay, we got another monster. It looks like a Google of some sort. So much. Ooh, I don't like whenever I have that name. Drowsy name. Oh, that's not cool. Invigorate's so rude. Oh, come on. That doesn't sound good. Are we gonna have a huge ad phase? So many mimic plots. Time to drop a comet. Okay, I really like this dungeon. I think all the enemies are really cool. I've watched a lot of anime. What is it? I think I finished, what is it? Team Counter? Yeah, it was like, Another World's books depends on Team Counter. Okay, let's correct. Anyway, I very much liked the show. I think it was very fun. I kind of want to. I want to read the original novel for it now. I just don't know how much it will. How much it takes to actually get all of them. I got a level. Finger wraps acid. That's good. Maybe I should grind for the ward set. I could probably unrestrict run it. Probably better to have like a max tiered DPS pack to do it though. Okay, it looks like we're almost through the dungeon. I probably shouldn't stand next to Wuklamon. I have a problem when I play 14. I flip my thing way too much. Like, I clip my which is not good. I think there's one more pack and then the end. Rainbow Drift. Yeah, I'm very locked in. Apparently not locked in. Hey! Got another pack or is that the boss? That's the boss. Oh, but there is another patch here. Hopefully, I can just whack-a-mole, have my cooldown up for the boss. I mean, cooldown management doesn't really matter when you're done with it, right? You know, I wonder of the Mamuja can't speak well in Eorzea was like a bad design decision that came out like 50 years ago versus like and a retcon here, or something that they actually intended to happen. Wow, another path? Surprise. I really liked this dungeon. It was fun. These bosses have really cool designs too. I really wish Holy and White was a good spender. I keep saying it. I just like the way Holy and White look. I think I'm personally just not a big fan of Casper's look. Besides Red Mage. Red Mage is fun. Here's the final boss. There it is. It was 4-pack. That's the first dungeon in Dawntrail? Ah. Oh, look. Yeah, it looks like the first dungeon. Okay, let's do this. Rainbow drip. I do like the music here. Wild beasts learn to defend their territory. Oh, so it looks like that's a raid boss. Eating them. Heal or do you get ooh! I'm painting. 11 sickle. Oh, it has electric lightning. What in the world? Go. I just painting. Okay. Paint your heart content. Yeah. I have wandered too far. I don't get my rainbow drip! No, wait! My rainbow drip! What? Oh, I. Oh. On, okay. Ow! Oh, this is gonna suck. Ugh. This is horrible. I just messed up like 15 mechanics. Wait a minute, it's slow enough. I'm gonna drop an LB. Come on, come on, come on. Please work. Please. Bleh. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Woo! Difficult one. We're probably going that's oh, it's recolored. No, it's half recolored word and half recolored something else. Huh. They're brown instead of red this time. Right? Yeah. Here's breath. Toggle fin here. I guess it's a different head instead of an elephant head. But similar to Worgen, that's this. Okay. About 30 minutes to do that dungeon, not bad. I was engaged. I don't know if my viewers were engaged, though.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
Hey! Everyone all right?
It looks like Alizé and Arenville managed to do it. Aw, that's good. We were set back by Buko Jaja. I wonder if Floralja is here. I was worried we might not catch up with you. A pair of cabbage diggers were dug by the Yakuza with gold. Remnants of their excavation can be found throughout the region. While I appreciate the lessons of the lives behind me are we landing this boat anytime soon? Our river journey is almost over. Proof of that, we only look ahead. Wow. Falls were impressive enough from a distance, but it's almost too much now. That's amazing. No, please let me off. her boat. It was so bad for her. Are you? Oh, you're not alright. I should be surprised if she was. Even without the nausea, we're all spent. There was a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who descended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite? Have you the strength for a short walk, Lamont? We can rest along the way too. Damn it all. Oh. A promise is meant to lead to the front, not kneel and moan like a sick kid. Come on. Ignore me. The nausea talking. I'm fine. Really. Lead on. I'll follow. She's gonna get pushed to the brink. Very well, but if I might say one thing. Just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. We needn't bear this burden alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. Kyle, leaning on others is a skill all leaders require. Delegation is important if you want a running organization, or your logistics and paperwork are going to be a nightmare. It was well read? I've always believed this is my problem alone. Perhaps you have the right of it. Alright, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Of course, as long as you need. I'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. We are in another area. Huh. We haven't been to Yaktel yet. I wonder what's there. I've long felt that I could never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting, that admitting weakness would bring shame on top of me. If you say you're willing to listen, then there are things I'd like to talk about. Please talk about them, Wuklamat. Please. Come on, let's catch up to the others. Southwest. Okay, we're not going this way. Any fire. And it attacks people. Yeah. This should be the new area. It probably means we'll need at least Kuljaja and Kona. We might run into Goralja. I'm pretty sure that's a Goralja. Many sizes of constant peddlers and travelers to the camp here. stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our rushing river adventure. Then let's settle in. We'll need a quick fire and the meal preparation to be done.
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace. All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Ulul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either. For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar. Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding, but the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died. Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. For all the good it did, there's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Hana, I hardly know anything. I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people. I don't have Kona's education, or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title.
Can't measure your worth by the success of others.
Don't compare myself to my siblings, you mean? I think I see what you're saying. My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers. It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses.
Thank goodness. I feel like if that lasted for longer than this stretch of Dawntrail, I would have gotten very annoyed.
Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali. It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making. I will find the City of Gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Kryl. I swear.
I appreciate it, Wuklamart. But you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
Meanwhile, in the second Promises camp,
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
Nay, there is no need for that.
Maybe he feels disconnected from the family too.
But what of you two? Wuklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye. But we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it. Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alizé on her rear.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
I am so glad that this is voiced. I do not want to voice over Urianger.
Lamachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates, the head of the students of Baldessian. And then, there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If he's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us. Not that I've any intention of bowing out.
I wonder if Estinian will join this group.
Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tuli Yolal might know greater stability and prosperity. Our nation can change for the better, and I will be the man to change it.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach. But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawn Servant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
Okay. So, we're getting multiple facets of this area, this section. Are we going to another camp? Meanwhile, with the first promise. Yeah.
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none
compared to you. How can they hope to compete with the resilient sun? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawn's servant.
Such titles mean nothing.
I neglected to mention. When I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history.
I wonder if it's like actually a sealed power, or if it's like a test of character when you're in the Golden City. Or reach the Golden City. It's like a test of character that gives you, like, that if you completed the Tuliolal saga and, like, learned about the people, it gives you what you need to unseal the City of Gold, and, like, that's, like, a symbolic thing. Or if it's, like, actual magic.
If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it. Time is passing, and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all. And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception. What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
So it looks like Zoralja and Bukul Jaja are going to be, earlier with Bukul Jaja, yeah. It seems like they're going to be the most openly antagonistic. While, Hona's camp is more...
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all.
Yeah, and it looks like Hona's camp is more of like a friendly rival situation.
I wonder if the house cat is dead yet.
Be a shame to lose a plaything, but we'd still have two more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliolal after you take the throne?
Plans? What makes you think we care about all that?
Oh, they just want it.
We care only about the contest and proving our superiority.
So, Zoralja is a warmonger, and Bukul Jaja is a bad statesman.
That would surely please Mother and Father. Yes, and when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our king to live in the city. Fine idea! Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. Back to it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I want him to get humbled so badly.
I made it.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet, somehow I made it. Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind.
My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
But I followed the teachings! Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed seedlings. Wait. Don't leave me behind! I'm begging you!
I wonder if his entourage will just disappear the longer we go on to the MSQ. let's see if we can sneak around where the second promise camp was. Huh. Let's finish up this quest. Being able to say those things has brought me such relief. It's like a stone has been lifted off my chest, and I can take full breath at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better, and will be better, for myself and for my people. For all Turali. We keep trust now. There we go. There it is. Okay. So it looks like next quest we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we get role quest soon. Okay, cool. It looks like next week we're gonna be doing the level 92 quest. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think that will be it from my end. Oh my gosh, I had a lot of fun with that one. I really liked it. I had a great time just experiencing Dawntrail. I think the first levels of Dawntrail have been pretty good overall. I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad that I got to try it. It was fun. It was great, actually. Anyway, thoughts right now. Hona's fun, Zoral just fun, Bukul Jaja gets on my nerves. I would like to see more of Kona. I'd like to see more of Astinian. I don't know where Graha and Ishtola are, but I hope to see them too, eventually. Anyway, that's it for today's stream. Let me get my promotional stuff out of the way. If you enjoyed, please consider, and you're on TikTok, consider dropping a like and a follow and checking me out on YouTube and Twitch. If you're on Twitch, consider dropping a like and a follow. If you are on YouTube, please consider hitting the 4 YouTube buttons, like, comment, subscribe, notification bell if you want to catch more streams. All my streams are usually scheduled by Monday morning Pacific time. You can check out upcoming streams on the YouTube channel and the Twitch schedule. Hey, looks like the holding pattern here is going to be just holding pattern is going to be Saturdays at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, probably just going to try and run through Final Fantasy XIV. I might do a midweek stream, but I've been pretty busy recently. Besides that, I think I've got besides that, all of my streams are archived on the YouTube channel and VODs are on Twitch if you want to go back and watch them. Or if you're watching it on the playback now, I hope you had a great time. Anyway, I think that's it. Have a great have a great rest of your morning, night, afternoon, wherever, whenever you're watching this. This is your Captain Ren Clomos, signing off. Goodbye, Storm Marauders, and stay dreamy!